Hello once again, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. So I'm here once again with Josue Pena. This is the third video I'm doing with him while he's visiting here in New York.
Yep.
Sorry about the weather. Literally, you flew in and it's like 5 days of rain right in a row. But what we're going to be talking about in this video, it's something that I thought of because I get this question all the time. People are trying to build a following online, whether they're trying to, maybe they're a musical artist, maybe they're trying to make money, and they go, okay, it's really hard to, build a following. It's not that hard, but they think it's hard.
Yeah.
And they say, well, why don't I just go out there and buy followers? Why don't I just go buy Instagram followers? There's sites where you can supposedly buy real followers for, 10,000 followers for, I don't know, $50 or $100. And so Josue teaches people how to organically grow their pages. He also manages huge pages for other influencers. So what do you think about buying these real followers on, these random websites?
Jeez. It's probably the worst thing you can possibly do.
Oh.
It literally is. Like, if you want to shoot yourself, not on the foot, on the head, like, go buy fake followers. And the reason is like this, right? So the reason why you're buying fake followers is because you want the clout, right? You want the big following. You want people to, oh, this guy has 100,000 followers, right? Oh, he's like all these different things. But reality is like, when you try to analyze what's the purpose of Instagram, like what's the purpose of you having a big following? If the only purpose that you want a big following is that so you have clout and you can show your friends that you have 100,000 followers, then by all means go buy the fake followers. Like,
sure,
go buy the fake followers. This video is not for you. But if you're here because you want to grow a real following, have a real influence, have a real impact, and make a ton of money while doing it, then do not buy fake followers, because bots don't buy anything. Like, if you have 100,000 followers, right? And those 100,000 people, they're not people. They don't have a wallet. They don't have money in their bank account. They're not gonna give you any money for anything. So they're not gonna buy anything. So you're literally just wasting your time. You're like having an expensive hobby. That's what you're having. So in my opinion, do not buy fake followers. And apart from this, there was a recent article. There was like an Instagram purge that happened recently.
Yeah, even my page that we've never done anything like that, we lost like 3,000 followers.
Like Kylie Jenner, Cristiano Ronaldo, Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber lost hundreds of thousands, ended up millions of followers. They lost followers, but it wasn't necessarily because their followers were fake or not. I lost followers too on my own pages. It wasn't because of that. It was because there was a glitch on Instagram. Instagram reported on Twitter, there's a glitch, or sorry, we're working on it. But basically, they're actively trying to take down all these fake accounts and all these fake followers because they know they damage the platform. And at the end of the day, Instagram is there to make money themselves. And the way they make money is by showing advertisements. And the only way they can possibly do that is making sure the users like the platform. If there's a ton of fake followers on the platform, the users are not gonna like that. So they're gonna leave, and Instagram is not gonna lose money. So they're purging right now, hardcore fake followers. And if you have fake followers on your account, more than likely you're gonna lose a ton of followers, and maybe your account might be deleted.
Yeah, because it's against terms of service. It's against their TOS. So not only are you going to be killing your page engagement because you might have 100,000 followers, and if you're getting like 100 likes on a post, it's obvious, okay, these people aren't engaging with you. So that's gonna hurt your organic reach. And also, you could end up just getting straight up banned after spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on fake followers. And then what are you gonna do? Try to get a refund? They're gonna say, we gave you the followers.
Exactly.
We never said this was legit.
Exactly. But here's the craziest part, is that I've seen so many agencies do this, like with big celebrities too. I'm sure the big celebrities have no idea because they just give it to a manager, whatever. And like all these agencies, all they do is like buy fake followers, and on top of that, they buy fake likes and fake comments. You see, like, for example, a normal picture of the guy in the car, and you see the comments, ooh, a sweet booty, or like all these like random porn
comments that have nothing to do with the photo.
Exactly. So like all these people are what are doing, like going to bot farms in China, Brazil, all these different places. And like the Instagram gurus that you're probably following, I know a lot of them, they do this, like, which is like not cool at all. And you see their following, if you analyze them, and you can, there's tools out there like socialpotato.com, Ninjalytics, Hype Auditor that analyze the accounts from different people, that you can see how many followers are from Brazil and stuff like that. And you see like, this guy is supposedly in the English market, but 50% of their followers are from Brazil.
Right. Doesn't make any sense. They don't even speak the same language.
Exactly.
Right?
So like you see this disjunctive, and at the end of the day, they're just doing it for the clout. And they're scamming people with this kind of stuff. So the fake follower thing is, in my opinion, unethical. Like, first of all, if you're trying to build fake followers just for the clout. So go ahead.
We already addressed that. You're probably not even watching the video.
But if you're trying to build a real business, it's unethical in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to trick people that you're actually knowing what you're talking about, what you don't. Second, it's like you're doing a disservice for yourself because Instagram is going to shut you down. If you try to build a real following after that, it's going to be 10 times harder. I had clients that came to me that had 140,000 followers. They were like more than half were fake, and it was like impossible to grow the account.
Because of being shadow banned, or
it was because like the like to dislike ratio, the like to follower ratio from real people, Instagram sees it, and like it's just wrong. Like Instagram knows what you're doing. They're not stupid. Like think about it. Like they have hundreds of employees working on AI and programming that are probably smarter than you.
They're able to pick up on these black hat tricks
exactly fairly quickly. So it's just completely wrong. But here's the cool part. I'm going to show you, and this is something I didn't mention at the beginning of the video. Show you how to buy followers the right way, because there's a way to buy followers, believe it or not, and they're not fake followers, and it is a completely like different method that most people have not thought. Right? Everybody thinks this is like, now we address the fake follower issue. We know you're not gonna do fake followers. Now, how do you actually buy real followers the real way to make real money with real people? And the way you do that is by simply buying shoutouts. We all know shoutouts, promotions, and most people, what they do is you buy a $100 shout out in a $200,000 page, right? And you grow your following that way. That's a way, right? But most people, what they don't do is ask the influencer to give a guaranteed result.
Oh, okay.
So what you do, for example, is let's say you go to the influencer. I go to your page and say,
so I own Investing Simple. It's an investing page with, we have I think 309,000 followers now. And we do the, I mean, my guy who manages it does the paid shout outs for mostly influencers who want to build their following. But the guaranteed part, I've never heard that.
So like let's say for example, I want to build my own following. I'll go to your page and say, hey, I want to buy you a shout out. And you're like, $500 or $1,000 for a post. I'm like, cool, all right, no problem. How many followers did that usually bring? And you're like, oh, that usually gets, I don't know, let's just say 50,000, 100,000 impressions. From that, you usually get 1,000 followers.
Sure.
Right? So that means that for $500, I get 1,000 followers. The cost per follower is 50 cents. In that case, right? In this example. So I'm just gonna say, okay, how about this? I'm going to give you $1,000, but you guarantee me that you're going to grow me to 3,000 to 4,000 followers. So that means I'm paying more upfront, but my cost per acquisition per follower goes down. Okay, gotcha. And I get a guaranteed result. So then as the page owner, I would continue to push you until you hit that number. Correct. Okay. So this means, for example, the risk is completely off the table because you have a guaranteed result. Now, on the flip side, this could be bad because what happens, let's say, for example, if I do a promo on your page and it goes viral, right? If obviously I will grow a lot more than 3,000, 5,000, whatever followers, but what happens if it doesn't? Right. I have a guaranteed result. That's true. So for example, if you're starting out right now, you want to make sure you get a guaranteed result from the influencers themselves, and they'll be willing to do it if you pay, a little bit more, whatever, and you work the numbers out, right? For example, a client, right? Dylan Jacob, he was a rapper, right? We paid $300 or $400, I can't remember, to grow 10,000 followers in 24 hours. Now, the post went viral. I didn't get a guaranteed results because I knew how to create the post. I'm obviously experienced on Instagram. I know how to create more or less viral content. I know that part. But if you're starting out, right, you're trying to build your own page, you're trying to build a client's page or something like that. You have a budget. You want to make sure you squeeze every penny out of the budget with a guaranteed results. So what you do is, again, you simply go $1,000, 500, whatever. You say, okay, I calculate 50 cents, 40 cents, 10 cents, doesn't matter. Per follower, your budget is. Whatever your budget is, and you go out there and say, hey, I'm going to pay you 20 cents a follower or 30 cents a follower. And basically your influencer will push your account basically all the way until they hit that number. And you get a guaranteed result. It's real people. You're pushing not fake followers. You're still buying followers because you're getting a guaranteed result. But they're real and they're going to be interested and engaging with your post. Exactly correct. And it's a great way for you to take the risk off the table, because one of the things that I hear a lot is that people say, oh, but what happens if it doesn't work? Sure. What happens? I just wasted $500. What happens if it doesn't work? I get it. I've been there. Like, it hurts. But you get warmed up and stuff like that, and you get experience. A guaranteed result will help you a ton. And the thing is, like, one of the best ways that you can grow right now is, we talked about this in a previous video on how to grow 10,000 followers in 30 days, is utilizing Instagram TV. Utilizing an Instagram TV promotion will work extremely well. And we've done this like for several clients. and it just grows like crazy. So let's say, for example, after you buy the guaranteed results, right? You have an idea of how the page works, how much traffic is bringing, how much the followers cost. If it's 20 cents, 30 cents, you work out the math. You have a guaranteed result. You know the price per acquisition. Then you go out there and start buying Instagram story or Instagram TV promotions to basically just grow it even faster. So basically, this is like the stepping stone. Without any risk whatsoever, you get a guaranteed result, and basically you go over from there.
Sure, yeah, and if the Instagram TV part doesn't make any sense to you, go back and watch our other video. I'll link it up in the description on getting up to 10,000 followers in just 30 days, because it's basically taking advantage of this new feature on Instagram that's being pushed like crazy that basically nobody really knows about it.
Yeah, and so, nobody's utilizing it. Like nobody,
to the full potential.
Yeah, nobody, like you see the pages that are doing it, they're exploiting every single piece, like little tiny juice from that earns that they can. And the people who are like, just like, they're just, they're not realizing,
not paying attention to it.
Exactly. But this is a humongous opportunity right now to actually take advantage of it and grow your page really, really quickly. So yeah, like that's how you buy fake followers. That's
how you don't buy fake followers.
You don't buy fake followers, and that's how you buy real followers.
Yeah, so. Sounds good. So anyways, we definitely learned don't buy fake followers unless you're just looking for clout, which I don't think that's what anybody watching these videos. You're trying to make money, build a legitimate business, so be ethical and obviously do it the right way.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Real quick, Josue does have a completely free training that goes into more depth and detail on Instagram. Do you want to talk briefly about what that is?
Sure thing. So we, I believe one of the easiest things that you can possibly do is build an Instagram business today, right? So for example, a lot of people come to me and say, do I need a big following to build an Instagram business? No, you don't. You can go to the local shop, like the local business, like hit people online, stuff like that. They want Instagram, like they want it. And it doesn't matter if you're not an expert. You can literally just watch these videos, go close a client, and implement these videos and you'll make money. I promise you, like you can do it like that, right? But a lot of people are like, oh, how do I get started? I want to not only grow, but also monetize. What do I say to the clients? How do I actually close them? Can you give me a script? All these like little things that people, are hurdles and, learning curves that people have to go through. We actually just laid out all step by step in a completely free training. It's about 1 or 2 hours.
Sure.
The link's gonna be in the description down below. But it shows you not only how to grow, how to do the market research, which is the most important part, how to make sure you craft the content in the right way, how to do it for a personal brand, right? How to do it for a theme page or whatever. And then from there, taking that content and those real followers and monetizing them and building it into a real business. And let's say, for example, you want to build your own Instagram marketing agency like I've been able to do.
Sure.
We've been done multiple 7 figures already in 1 year, which is still mind-boggling to me, right? We started from scratch and we built a multiple 7-figure business with just Instagram marketing agency. And I believe anybody can do it as well because you don't need that many clients. You only need a handful of clients to make, let's say 5 clients paying you $2,000 a month. That's $10,000 every single month, $120,000 a year. That's the 6-figure income with 5 clients.
Right.
So it's such a beautiful business model and it's all profit too. It's not like all these.
What is the average client? I know you've been doing this for many years, but what's the average client paying you guys?
Well, for me, right now, for example, our minimum is about $6,000.
Okay.
Our minimum. And it goes all the way to $25,000 a month and $100,000 a month. But it all depends. Like, let's say you're starting out $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month. It's totally fine. We have students like one of our students, actually, Wendy. Mom had no experience on Instagram, never even used the platform, I think. Closing $5,000 deals, $5,000 like back. And she's just doing it out there and putting in the work. So this training, for example, you can literally just take this training, implement it and have results. We have students who have made $3,000 in 5 days, others who have made $3,500 a month in 2 weeks, like by just implementing this stuff. The biggest testimony we've had so far is actually one person who did $1.2 million. $1.2 million, which is absolutely nuts. And they did it from Instagram as well. So you can start doing it. The training is there. And yeah, so the link is gonna be in the description down below. And you can start doing it, not only growing, but also monetizing. That's it.
Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this 3rd video here with Josue. If you've missed the other ones, they're all going to be linked up in the description below. And once again, he has that free training there as well, which from that free training alone, he has had students making thousands of dollars. And not only can you build, an Instagram page like I have with Investing Simple that makes me, mostly passive income, you can also turn this into a business of managing pages for other people, which is how Josue has created a multiple 7-figure Instagram marketing agency. And you more or less teach people how to do both of these avenues and overall just crush it when it comes to Instagram. So that free training is the top link in the description. And then Josue also has a YouTube channel where he does Instagram related videos on a weekly basis. And so I will link that up too, so you can check him out over there and thank him for coming out to New York and shooting this video. But anyways, that wraps this up. Thanks so much for coming down.
I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate you inviting me. It's always an honor.
For sure. And I will see you guys in the next video.